Welcome back to our science class. Have you read the chapter Safety First? Okay, very good. So look, today let us first recall whatever we have studied in the last class. We have studied about safety rules to be followed at different places like home, school, on the playground, swimming pool, or on the road. So today let us study what we should do immediately when someone met with an accident. So today let us study what we should do immediately when someone met with an accident. This is usually done before taking them to a hospital. The accidents can be minor cuts and wounds, burns, insect bite, someone faints, etc. If it is a major accident, we should take them immediately to a hospital. If it is a major accident, we should take them immediately to a hospital. Okay? Therefore, the immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor's arrival is called first aid. So, first aid, the immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor's arrival is called first aid. So the immediate help given to an injured person before the doctor's arrival is called first aid. So, everyone should learn to give first aid. While giving first aid, stay calm and make the injured person comfortable. While giving first aid, stay calm and make the injured person comfortable. Do not crowd around the injured person. ചുറ്റും കൂടി നിൽക്കരുത്. Different types of injuries need different types of first aid. So different types of injuries need different types of first aid. Let us study the first aid to be given in each different cases of injuries. Let us study the first aid to be given in each different cases of injuries. First one, minor cuts and wounds. First one, minor cuts and wounds. What will give us first aid in this case? Yes, we will apply an antiseptic lotion like Dettol. We will apply an antiseptic lotion like Dettol. So, first we should wash our hands neatly. We should wash our hands neatly. Then wash the wound with clean water to remove the dirt. Wash the wound with clean water to remove the dirt. Apply an antiseptic lotion like Dettol over the wound and put a band-aid over the wound. Okay? So the first aid given for minor cuts and wounds are: first, wash your hands neatly before giving first aid. Then second one, wash the wound with clean water. Wash the wound with clean water to remove the dirt. Then third, apply an antiseptic lotion like Dettol over the wound and put a band-aid over the wound. Okay. Then the second case is burn. Second is burn. So what about in this situation? Yes, apply ice cubes on the burned area. Apply ice cubes on the burned area. Now let me explain it. Hold the burned area under cool running water. Hold the burned area under cool running water until the burning sensation stops, or apply ice pack. Then the second point is apply an antiseptic cream like Burnol. Apply an antiseptic cream like Burnol on the burnt area. Then third one, if the burn is severe, go to a doctor. If the burn is severe, go to a doctor. Okay? So the first aid given for burn. First one, hold the burned area under cool running water until the burning sensation stops, or apply ice pack. Then second one, apply an antiseptic cream like Burnol on the burnt area. Then third one, if the burn is severe, go to a doctor. Then the third situation is insect bite. Insect bite. Some insects like bees and wasps can sting us. So, to treat insect bite, first place a piece of ice or pour cold water on the affected area. So, first place a piece of ice or pour cold water on the affected area. Then, apply a paste of baking soda and cold cream on the affected area. Apply a paste of baking soda and cold cream on the affected area. Okay. So, to treat insect bite, first place a piece of ice or pour cold water on the affected area. Then apply a paste of baking soda and cold cream on the affected area. Then the fourth situation is when someone faints. When someone faints. Do you know what we should do immediately when someone faints? നിങ്ങൾ അസംബ്ലിക്കൊക്കെ നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ ചില കുട്ടികളൊക്കെ മയങ്ങി വീഴുന്നത്? When a person faints, make him lie down with the head lower than the body to make blood to flow faster into the brain. When a person faints, make him lie down with the head lower than the body to make blood to flow faster into the brain. Loosen collars or belt of the person. Sprinkle cold water on the person's head. വെള്ളം തളിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുക.
First aid. When someone is hurt or injured, we can do something to help him before the doctor arrives. These steps are called first aid. First aid tips. For cuts and wounds. Wash the wound or cut with running water. Then clean it with cotton dipped in an antiseptic lotion. For minor cut, just put a band-aid. For deeper cut, you may need cotton swabs and a sterilized bandage. For burns, wash the burnt area with cold water. Put an ice pack on it or dip in cold water. Then apply an antiseptic cream.
So you have learned that if a person gets injured, we should give them first aid immediately. If a person gets injured, we should give them first aid immediately. We need things like bandage, cotton, a pair of scissors, antiseptic lotion, etc. to give first aid. So we need things like bandage, cotton, a pair of scissors, antiseptic lotion, etc. to give first aid. So we should keep all these things in a box to use immediately. We should keep all the things in a box to use immediately. Such a box is called a first aid box. First aid box. Okay. Have you seen a first aid box anywhere? Yes. A first aid box should be there in all vehicles, schools, hospitals, and even at home. A first aid box should be there in all vehicles, schools, hospitals, and even at home. Therefore, a first aid box should contain all the things necessary for immediate help to an injured person. A first aid box should contain all the things necessary for immediate help to an injured person. So what are the things needed in a first aid box? Anybody? Yes, bandage, cotton, scissors, antiseptic lotion, etc. Hope you all understood. So today we have learned the definition of first aid and the importance of keeping a first aid box in our home. Okay. Now I am going to give a small activity to do at home. Make a first aid box. Make a first aid box. As a first aid box, you can use either a cardboard box or an ice cream box according to your idea. Use whatever is available at home. Please don't trouble your parents for buying this. Please don't trouble your parents for buying this. This is how the first aid box looks like. There is a red cross on it and is written on the box first aid. Okay.
We should have a first aid box both in our house and in our school for emergency use. The first aid box should contain an antiseptic lotion such as Dettol or Savlon, gauze and cotton, a pair of scissors, band-aids, a crepe bandage, antiseptic cream for cuts and burns.
So I am sending the notes of this chapter soon. All of you please copy the notes into your science notebook. Do the exercises. A. Tick the correct answer. And B. Fill in the blanks on page numbers 199 and 200. Okay. Thank you.